In this video, we're going to talk about the ways that three planes might intersect each other. There's 8 different ways this can happen. So in the first situation, all 3 planes are distinct and parallel, so there would be no points of intersection. In this situation, we have 2 planes that are coincident, 1 plane that is parallel but distinct, and in this scenario, all 3 planes share no points of intersection. In this situation, all 3 planes are coincident, and in this scenario, we have infinite points of intersection. Another scenario might happen is that 2 of the planes are coincident, and then a third plane is not parallel to those 2 planes, in which case we would intersect in the same way as 2 planes might intersect, and in this scenario we'd have a line as our point of intersection. So again, there's infinite points of intersection, and in this case they're in the form of a line. Another scenario that might happen is where 2 planes are parallel but distinct, and a third plane is not parallel. So this plane would continue to extend. So it's going to go continue up. Oops. So it'll continue this way, sort of. Let's make those actually line up. And then we'd come down. So I would intersect in a line here. I also have my line of intersection down here. But of course, these 2 lines are not the same line. So again, there's no shared points of intersection. Now, if all 3 planes are perpendicular to each other, then they will intersect in exactly 1 point. If we could have another scenario in which all 3 planes meet in a single line. So here again we have infinite points of intersection, and again they're in the form of a line. The difference between these 2 is that here we had 2 coincident planes. Down here, none of our planes are coincident. The third scenario is where all 3 planes intersect only one other plane. So if I imagine this, it's like there's a triangular hole in the middle of these 3 planes. So plane 1 and plane 2 intersect in a line, plane 1 and plane 3 intersect in a different line, plane 2 and plane 3 intersect in yet another line. So again, we have no shared points of intersection. So geometrically, these are the 8 different situations that could happen. Algebraically, we have 3 equations and 3 unknowns. So we would have a system of 3 linear equations with x, y, and z. And we'll look in the next example at what happens when I solve algebraically.